I've been thinking about this whole GOAT quarterback conversation, and I'm having a hard time comparing quarterbacks of current day, Patrick Mahomes, and some of these other guys. Even Tom Brady right now. Okay, any guys that's standing in the pocket right now, I'm having a hard time comparing them to guys in the 80s, for example. First of all, football was a different game back then. It was more of a running game. Now it's more of a passing game. It's a pass-happy game now. It's built on excitement for fans. Back then, football was more of a defensive, special teams, running game. So the quarterbacks didn't throw the ball as much. So I really can't say that these guys are better because they're passing for more yards, because they simply pass for more. They pass more, the volume that they're passing. Also, my biggest thing is that guys in the 80s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and even some 90s, these guys actually had to take hits. They actually had to take real football hits. I mean, we've all seen that play where Cleveland Browns and Pittsburgh Steelers were playing in the 70s or early 80s, and Terry Bradshaw got slammed on his neck and rolled on the ground when he was on the ground. Quarterbacks today don't have to worry about those kind of hits. I was watching the 82 NFC Championship game versus, Washington Redskins versus Dallas Cowboys. And Danny White standing in the pocket, and Dexter Manley came around on a stunt and hit him right in his chin and put him out of the game. Those kind of hits don't exist anymore in football for quarterbacks. Also, if you look at Joe Montana's career, when he played, when the Giants won the Super Bowl in '86, they played the San Francisco 49ers that year in the playoffs. Jim Burt's famous hit putting Montana out of the game. Tell me a hit these days that quarterbacks have to take like that. Okay, even going into the 91 Super Bowl when San Francisco and the Giants played again, they put Joe Montana out of the game again. So I have a hard time comparing today's quarterbacks to yesterday's quarterbacks, just simply because of, first of all, the guys these days, they pass more, and they don't have to take hits. I mean, you even brush a quarterback's helmet today, it's a 15-yard penalty. That wasn't getting you 15 yards back in the 60s or 70s or 80s. You touch his knees, you get a penalty. They don't have to take football hits. So I just don't think it's fair to compare. I kind of think quarterbacks should be compared in two different eras. There should be a GOAT before these quarterback rules and a GOAT after the quarterback rules were put in to protect the quarterbacks. I just have a hard time comparing it because I know that it's a lot easier to play quarterback when you're in a pocket and there's a very small chance of you getting hit, or if you get hit, it's hard. I saw in the game, Green Bay this year in the playoff game, Green Bay and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, there's a defensive back who blitzed on Tom Brady, a corner, and he had a free run to Tom Brady. He was within one or two steps. Tom Brady's in his throwing motion, and he could have planted his helmet and shoulder pads right in his ribs. And he probably wouldn't have got penalized because he was within one or two steps. He purposely ran past him so he didn't hit him. That didn't happen in the 70s or 80s or 60s or 50s. So that's my reason why I believe that there should be two GOATs, one during the quarterback era when you could be hit, and this current era where you can get hit and where you're totally protected now. I'm going to know what you guys think about this. Peace.